Come on in. I'm Erin Yates. I'm the Division Director for Permanent Housing and Supportive Services. We are so glad y'all are here. Welcome to Cornerstone. As the Wake County Department of Housing, we're proud to always exceed our strategic plan goal of creating and preserving 500 housing units a year. One of the things that we need to start with, though, is the cornerstone. In construction, the cornerstone is the first stone laid, the one that guides and supports the entire structure. That's what we hope Cornerstone will do for the people who come through our doors, a strong foundation on which we build a new life. Exiting homelessness is a profound transition, and here we want to walk alongside our neighbors as they rebuild, offering both safe shelter and meaningful opportunity to take the next step forward. We are fortunate enough to live in a community that believes housing is a human right. None of this would be possible without the steady support of the Wake County Commissioners, the dedication of our Cornerstone team who are throughout this area, our community partners like our COC, the Women's Center, the Heart Center, Place the Table, and all of you who are here. This community is wonderful and welcoming, and we're so glad you're all part of this. It's now my honor to introduce Lindsay Blank, our Cornerstone Program Manager. Her leadership truly embodies the mission of Cornerstone. She's created a space that is person-centered, trauma-informed, and full of hope, a place where people can lay down their challenges and begin building the cornerstones of their future.
Oh, thank you. Ooh. You guys can probably hear my heartbeat in this microphone right now. Okay. So, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for being here today. As the Cornerstone Program Manager, I'm proud to share with you just how much we've accomplished in the past 18 months. Cornerstone began as a vision to provide the most vulnerable in Wake County a place to stabilize and eventually transition into permanent housing. It has grown into a vital stepping stone that not only offers shelter, but stability, support, and a real opportunity for people to rebuild lives with dignity and hope. Since moving in our first participant at the end of February 2024, we've now successfully transitioned 21 people from homelessness into permanent housing. Woo! Through strong partnerships, dedicated staff, and the unwavering support of our department and Wake County government, we've connected people to employment opportunities, medical care, disability benefits, mental health services, and most importantly, a sense of optimism about what's ahead. But the real impact is in the stories. Stories of second chances, resilience, and rediscovered hope. No two people who move into Cornerstone are the same, but I'd love to share an example that shows what's possible when you combine safe housing and supportive services. One of our Cornerstone's graduates came to us after a recent amputation caused by diabetes complications, and her wound would just not heal. While at Cornerstone, she received the wound care she needed and was eventually fitted for a prosthetic. She joined an amputation support group to help her cope with the loss of her limb, was awarded disability benefits, and eventually purchased a car. Recently, she began coursework at Wake Tech, where she's pursuing a computer certification. Today, she is in permanent housing with income, transportation, friendships, career goals, and most importantly, a renewed sense of pride in herself and hope for the future. Yeah. As we look ahead, I'm filled with hope as well, not just because of what we've accomplished, but because of what's still possible. Cornerstone is proof that when we come together with compassion, commitment, and a shared belief in people's potential, we can create real and lasting change. So now it's my honor to introduce Chair Evans. Chair Evans serves with a deep passion for strengthening our community through housing and education. She believes every resident of Wake County deserves a safe place to call home. With a hands-on approach and a heart for service, Chair Evans works to listen, collaborate, and make decisions that put people first. Thank you for being here today.
Well, what a wonderful afternoon. I am Susan Evans, Chair of your Wake County Board of Commissioners, and it's just awesome to be here today to celebrate the work that's taken place in this facility in a little over a year. When I stood here last, we had just reopened the doors of this reimagined Cornerstone building, and we had not yet welcomed any residents, but we had hoped it would be a place of safety and healing and opportunity. And I'm telling you today, we can proudly say that hope has come to reality. As has been mentioned, more than 20 people have transitioned to permanent homes. Others have transitioned into bridge housing, and many more have been connected to health care, jobs, income support, case management. And those are not just numbers. They represent lives changed, families reunited, and futures restored. And my hope has been restored today as I've moved about and had the opportunity to speak with several of the residents, some who've been here only a couple of weeks, some who've been here 6 months. Every one of them shared with me their feeling of hope and optimism, and how, without a doubt, they knew their life was now on the right course because of the support that they have received here. And that is what it's all about, folks. And I talked in depth with Michael and with Terrence, and I talked with Paul, and I talked with, Jerry. And what I really loved when I was talking with Paul is he went on to tell me about how he knew God had a claim on his life, and from here forward, nothing they'd done before mattered, and he was going to make sure he seized that opportunity. But he went on to tell me, he said, I've made a good friend since I've been here, and that's Jerry, and Jerry and I have agreed to be accountability partners for each other in this journey. And I talked to Jerry about that as well. And so that's everything. That's everything there. Well, just to speak a little bit about the Board of Commissioners and our role, we do care a great deal about every resident in Wake County having dignity, and we acknowledge that everyone deserves a safe place to live. We've been investing in our people in a lot of different ways, and our staff really helps us put all of our ideas into motion, so we appreciate that. But it is guided by our belief to continue to work to end homelessness in Wake County. We know that the journey out of homelessness is not simple, and it takes housing and health care and support systems and mental health support systems all working together. Cornerstone shows what can happen when we put those pieces in place. And this center is proof that having compassion and making the investment can open the door to a new life for the residents. So I just want to thank my fellow commissioners who are here with me today. We have Vice Chair Don Mile, Commissioner Vicki Adamson, if they'll each raise their hand, and Commissioner Cheryl Stallings. I think that's all I saw, but we are 4 of your 7 Board of Commissioners. And I especially want to thank our housing team led by Morgan Mansa. Woo! And the many, many community partners who work with us here to bring the services into this building every day. So on behalf of our board, thank you all for believing in this work. And with your dedication, we are building a stronger Wake County where everyone has a chance to thrive. And I feel blessed. Thank you.
Hello, I agree with the commissioner, and I appreciate Cornerstone. I had dreads when I came here. They cut my hair.